I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Real exciting last couple of weeks. Been in negotiations and everything was for Ronda's fight was pretty much preset before we signed with the UFC, so there wasn't much negotiation as far as that goes. Um, we were happy to get the phone call, and Holly was ecstatic to take on Ronda. And we just wanted to have our own press conference. We know we've been bombarded by phone calls, and we apologize. Holly was making a movie, so wanted to try to give everybody a chance, the local media, to get out here and talk to Holly themselves first. Next Friday is our press conference will be at the MGM Grand to officially announce the fight, and that's when the official announcement will come next Friday at the MGM Grand. We'll be over there. But first of all, I just want to. It's just been an amazing ride. It's just a ride of a lifetime, and just to be able to be on the ride is so great. To be with such great people, with like Mike, Holly. We've got Izzy on our team now, and it's just a great team with Greg. Greg's not here now, but the team that Holly has is just a tremendous team, and everyone thinks that's underestimating Holly. I'm glad they are. I mean, it's great that they're underestimating her. We're going in there with the most confidence that just another opponent. Holly's, we went through this when Holly fought Christy Martin. It was the biggest thing then, and Holly took care of business very easily then, and I don't see any difference in this now. I know the names are bigger, the stuff is there. It's the same thing. It's just another fight, another person, and everybody's invincible. So first of all, I'd like to call up Mr. Winklejohn to say a word before we get to getting Holly, but I want you guys to have a chance to talk to Coach Wink and Coach Martinez.
Hey guys, hey, you know what? We're here. Holly walked in my gym 16, 17 years ago. I think she was playing soccer for Manzano. How cool is that? She came in and looked and said, hey, I kind of think I want to do that. And we're here today. She at that time, I took her running one time, and she was like this. I'm so tired. About a quarter mile in. And now today, no one in the gym can keep up with her in the mountains. I mean, she outworks everybody in the gym. She has that work ethic, and that's why we're here today, because she works so hard along the way. Lenny Fresquez has managed her career, put things on the right path. And like Lenny said earlier, Holly's always overcome, and she's persevered. And everybody thought we were crazy fighting Christy Martin. And I'm going to tell you what, Holly moved out of the way. Christy almost went through the ropes one time because she couldn't keep up with Holly's footwork. Holly almost kind of stopped in time because she had a little smile on her face because she knows she had to fight. And her career's been that way. It's all about being smart, being intelligent, and we're putting together the best team around her to continue training for that. We got Izzy Martinez, my little brother Greg Jackson. Everybody's involved, along with a whole bunch of other people, to make sure we have the proper game plan that Holly can implement. And with her will and her desire, she's going to shock the world. So thanks for coming out, everybody.
I'd also like to bring up Coach Martinez also to say a few words about.
I showed up at this gym about 6 years ago with Clay Guida, and you hear that noise that Holly's known for. That when she's hitting pads, and you look out of the corner of your eye, and you notice there's a woman over there working, if not harder, just as hard as anybody else in the gym. And she was a boxer, and she was kickboxing, and Coach Winklejohn and Greg Jackson, told me to keep my eye out for her, that the boxing might not be there for her, that she might not want to do it forever, and she's going to move to the MMA. So I was lucky enough to get the go-ahead from Coach Winklejohn to be able to be a part of Holly's training career in her life, and it's been an amazing ride. People don't understand what type of individual Holly is, but everybody that's around her and everybody that knows her knows that she's ready. She's born ready, and if the fight was next week, she'd be ready for it. So I'm just excited to be here, and we're excited to put our brains together and do whatever it takes for Holly to bring another world title to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Thank you, Izzy. So next up, I'll bring up Holly, but just that, I just want to make sure that everyone understands that what Holly's trying to accomplish has not even been tried before. So not only was it a feat in what she accomplished in the boxing world of not 18, 19 world titles and 3 different weight divisions, and all the other accomplishments that she's done. This is a big deal for her to dominate the boxing world and now come and be the only person to be able to be the hold titles in both places. Not many people are ever going to be able to say that. Your new and future bantamweight UFC champion, Holly Holm.
Well, thanks for coming out. I feel very blessed that I've had such good backing and all coverage for the fights. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without all of you, and all of your support over all these years has been, I mean, couldn't ask for anything better. So this is obviously like a big moment for me, and a lot of emotions involved with that. But to me, that just it's a reminder to me how real it is. Anytime I get this emotional about it, that means that's how invested I am in this, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I'm ready to put the time in. The biggest question people ask me, are you ready for this? It's like, we said this back in the day. We refer back to Christy Martin, and I'm not going to say that was my hardest fight physically. But leading up to it was huge. It was a big mental thing for me. I had 12 fights. She had about 50. Been on an undercard of Mike Tyson, been on this cover of Sports Illustrated, and odds were that she was just going to knock me out. I mean, this wasn't even going to be a question. This wasn't even going to be a challenge for her. And one of the easiest fights in my career, physically. But so we refer back to that, just the mental state going into that fight, and just the support that I've had with everybody around me. I say the biggest thing for me is I took the fight, didn't I? Back then when people would say that, do you really think you can? I took the fight, didn't I? Do you think I'm going to walk in there and say, oh, I'm just here to, see if maybe I'm going to get a lucky card and get a win just by luck, or I'm going to be here just to be part of it? I was saying today, I'm not there for a participation ribbon. I'm going in there with every intent to win. And with that being said, am I going to have to train very hard? Yes. Is it going to be a hard thing to do? Yes. Has she been unbeatable so far? Do I have to do everything right when the fight comes that night? Absolutely. Is it going to be the hardest test to date? Absolutely. So yes, all of that is true. Is it something that can't be done? No, this is very possible to be done, and I'm going in there with a win. And with that being said, the only way that I could get there is right here.
To catch the rest of the Holly Holm press conference, make sure to check out our Facebook page at Combat Sports Weekly. Stay tuned, we're coming back with the roundtable.